Are you looking for answers about extraterrestrials or maybe the true meaning of life? Then you have come to the right place. Welcome to the Ivan Teller online broadcast. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. And for more details, please visit ivanteller.com and learn more about your galactic families.
Greetings. Okay, what happened recently? Usually I connect with God recently. That's been, but sort of here, kind of, hey, how's it going? And then he just leaves, or he's always here and I ignore him. I don't know how that all works. Recently, I'll tell you, a lot has definitely switched around. I feel like God is my spirit guide now, and everyone can do this. I'm gonna tell you how I've reached to this point. It's like I'm so. It is very helpful. Yeah, I connect to my guides. I'm connecting to God more, but that's good. Yeah, whatever. Sometimes I don't have enough time to connect to everybody in the universe. But anyway, I'm gonna tell you how this happened. What happened? All of a sudden, I felt God's presence here. It's like, and I would ask him questions, and I would get like I was leaving work and the rain. I had all this stuff I had to take out of the car, and it's like, am I going to have to deal with like tropical storm weather to empty out my car? And it's like, no. And it was right. And then the rain showed up after I emptied everything out, the majority of it. That was cool. What happened? Not to go into full details of how I got to that, and so I'm connecting to God more. Of course, it's been real stressful recently. Sometimes he pulls back. But how I got to that point is with the no-name Syrian. There's probably other connections. The no-name Syrian. I told him, it's like, you know what? If you're not going to let her go, I'm going to mention this anyway because this is part of it. If you're not going to let her go, which is not doing, I'm done with you. I'm not going to help you. I can't because you're not behaving. You're like acting like you're five. It's like, if you want to heal yourself, you want to be channeled, you got to let go of this person that you're holding on to here on earth. He's not doing it. So it's like, okay, fine. Goodbye. It's like, I can't channel you ever again until you let this person go, female friend, whatever. The weirdness, I know it sounds, well, this is channel weird, so it's no big deal. He's in the lower astral, suicidal, whatever, or from a suicide, holding on to his girlfriend for eternity, I guess. That's his business. So I cut him off. And cutting him off, all of a sudden, right after that, this was Friday, God shows up. And God didn't just show up. He's here. Like, he's not leaving. It's like, here. Maybe, yes, making sure he's, the Syrian no-name is gone. Yes, no agendas here. And it's like, it's been very, very interesting ever since then. I haven't asked him a whole lot of questions, like the winning lottery numbers and stuff like that. I don't go into that. But it's been really helpful, especially at my work, whereas like I really want to walk out the door. So I'm in a real critical part also. Basically, it's like guiding me, basically. I'm at work. It's like it's a war zone there because I don't want to be there, but I need to be there for certain reasons. But the nail is like hold there, or the hold on me, whatever it is unloosening. But of course, I need a place to, when I leave that, I need somewhere to go. I mean, I got kind of a cushion here, but not entirely. It's not fully, you can handle covering expenses and things of that sort. Unless I go live off the government, which would be okay at this time. Anyway, so he's helping me be more positive in my work environment and helping me guide me into this new realm we're all going into. Now, everyone can connect to God. Understand. First off, you have to want to. Second off, the spirituality within yourself. Like some feel like before, it's like someone mentioned to connect to God before when I started channeling. It's like I have no idea how to do that. And then it came up from another channeler about doing that. It's like, all right, I'll give that a shot. It's very because I guess the way I see God in everything. So it's kind of hard for me to connect to God when I see God in everything. You know what I mean? So like aliens, angels, I see God in all those things. So technically I am connecting to God. You know what I mean? That's the way I saw it. Now connecting to God individually, that was it's belief system. So with the belief system, so anyway, it's male and female together. You can connect to a female or a male, whatever you wish. I connect to God, which is both. That's my perception of it. It's both. So I was more in the beginning more comfortable with feminine energy, and now it's both. Technically, it could be more. It's both. It's not anyway. It's both. Now, how to do this, from what I'm gathering, at least in my experience, is you're being tested. So, first off, you have to want it, but not obsess over it. But there's certain parts of your soul level where you have to be tested to get to that point. And I mean, you have to want it, but not obsess over it. If you're open to it, I'll go to connect with God. There's different ways of doing it. I mean, everyone is connected to God, but to actually receive messages that are clear, which is a little bit easier said than done. Now, how to do it exactly is all up to the individual. I feel his presence. I say he, but anyway, I have to give it some sort of gender. But I feel his presence, and it's very calm, very helpful, and very positive, but also very nurturing. Now, how to exactly connect to God is all up to you, but a lot has to do this your own belief systems and also the tests. Everyone has their own different tests. So you have to go through your own, awakening. Just like channeling, just like anything else. Healing, on and on and on. Everyone, if you're open to it, some might connect to it faster than others, but I wasn't even looking for it. But it certainly has helped the daily life. It's like you just have to put your heart into it and just go with it. And how do you connect to them? Like, I'm going to do a channeling after this. A message from them. Right now, this is just how I did it. And I don't know exactly how. It's just, like I said, I let go of the Syrian energy. I left all that drama, just no more. And all of a sudden, God showed up. So see what I mean? It's like I was a test. It's like I'm going to hold on to this drama situation. You know what I mean? It's like drama. You let go of the drama. It's like, I don't want any of that. I want to concentrate on myself. I want to bring in positivity to myself. I want to help others, help myself, help, be a part of the crew. You know what I mean? Just, we all help each other. Instead of just all me, me, me. You know what I mean? I mean, it's me, but it's everybody else. We're all together in this. You know what I mean? So basically, it's like, okay, there's drama in our lives. You let go of that. You'd be surprised what comes through. You know what I mean? It's like you're gonna have some, you're gonna have stuff. It's just the way our world is. But you're gonna hold on to it. You're gonna say, yeah, it's there, but then release it. Release is releasing. From my experience, is releasing stuff. And when you're more drama, more negativity you release, the easier it is to connect. Now you're not always going to have the most positive days. I mean, it's okay. It's just when you hold on to those negativity, you hold on to the negative drama or whatever it is, negativity, that cuts God out. He steps back, but that doesn't mean it's gone. He just steps back and lets you do your thing. It's like, okay, I'm this negative for 2 weeks. Now I got rid of that. I'm ready to reconnect again. It's fair. I know but it's all individual. You notice how our society, like with news is one way, but not Drama within friends and stuff like that. Drama within yourself also. Releasing a lot of that will help you better connect with spirit. Become more spiritual, more connected with spirit, where you can just live life and not worry about it. I know it's difficult. Not worry about it, just trust your instincts and just trust. Everything will be okay. What you need will be given to you. Yes, it might not always be easy. Yeah, we're all there, trust me. I am not an exception at all. But remember, not having any money is a lot of times it's a blessing, because you're hammering out yourself. The more money you have, the easier it is to avoid yourself. That's not always the case, but in some cases it is. Not always. But the less you have, sometimes, that's really hard. The less you have is very difficult. But you're hammering out into yourself and what is most important. The little things are important. I know it's strange. It all makes sense the more you connect with spirit. Now, you see the rest of the world, is it ready to connect with spirit? Heartily. The way things are going, it looks like it's going to take us like 5,000 years to go into ascension. Really. It's not going to be anytime soon. That might be a joke, but I don't know, 1,000 years? Maybe. The way things are going right now, it's hard to say. I don't know, the ascension process is just connecting with aliens and everything. I don't know. It might be like a 1% thing. It's like only 1% of the world is connected to the aliens. Everybody else is like connected to their Xbox and drama and etc. etc. And that's another thing with drama, is like there is those tabloids and things, even stuff on YouTube, just drama channels that are drama. You know what I mean? It's like it's weird, but it's okay to see that stuff, but don't get attached to it. It's okay to see news. Don't get attached to it. Don't let it affect you. It's okay to see these things. Don't let it absorb into you. If you see something on television, like violence on television, or like news events, because those are usually pretty negative, depending. You see it. If it's too much, step away from it. Don't let it attach itself to you. There's a lot of, this is part of the channeling class. But connecting with God is just, anybody can do it. Don't think you can't. Everyone has their own method. Anybody can do it. And it's fascinating to see it happen, because it's just so rare. It's just, for me, it's rare. It's like, I don't know what I'm talking about. But I never thought about this here. I don't know. This is what Yahshua went through. Of course, with him, that's what I did connect with. Early on, well, Yahshua was different, or Jesus. And they went through all of this, where they did not connect with God. When I say they, Buddha is another one, etc., etc. Christ-like entities, they went through the same thing. They went through lives where they did not connect to God, and then they eventually learned how to do it. I believe so. And now with Jesus' incarnation here, he was already connected that way. It's like God is a spirit God. Of course, Jesus is a totally different creature altogether. Yes and no. For the healing ability, so it was talk about a different vibration there. But God was always there to guide him, and that was his teachings of how everybody can connect. It's just everyone has their own way of doing it, but it is for everybody. And it brings them more. It's like people are concerned with their looks, and understand like looks, like body management, weight, and all of that. It does not. There are things that will be fixed eventually. You'll find your comfort zone. But it's different for everybody. But for general speaking, you will find comfort in your looks and all that. When the more you connect with God, the more you will accept the way you look and the way you are, and just say, remember, this is just a body. It's just, It's hard being here because we're physical. It's very difficult here. There's four density beings that are physical but more spiritual. We're physical and less spiritual. It is so difficult to be here. So that is a hard test here. It's very difficult. So this is, body images and all that. We're being tested constantly because of this physical, because we're so physical and disconnected from spiritual. It's almost as if we're starting from scratch in many ways. You know what I mean? It's like with spirit, we know we have all the information. We come here, all that gets cut off. At least with the aliens, they don't entirely. They get some stuff cut off, but nothing like what we get. We get total shutdown when we come here. That is very difficult. We're like starting from new. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, we have past life stuff, but as you can see in our society, it does not even exist. Past lives don't exist. Psychic energies don't exist. We're all psychic. We're all intuitive. They say none of that. Majority of our society, at least here, but most of it doesn't exist. Especially in Iran, how women are treated. They got a lot. They got a lot to learn of. I mean, talk about it's a Stone Age. I mean, talk about a third world mentality. So this world's got a long ways to go to find itself. But we're definitely on our way. It's just as for when the ships are going to come down, and we're all just going to be hanging out with the aliens and the angels and everything. It's hard to say. I mean, technically, you can do it now. Just in a with your third eye and spirit energies, you're doing it now. As for being physical, I don't know. Ask the rest of the world. Pray for the world. Pray for it to heal itself. You'd be surprised how powerful that is. Pray for the world and its healing and its awakening process. I think that will help a lot. It's, as I said, this energy is for everybody to connect with. The more you connect to the spirit, the easier it is for you to connect with aliens and everything. It's just easier. Leave your body more often, you'll know it. It just takes time. So this is definitely a test, that's for sure. So, all right, anyway, that went a little bit longer than I thought it would, but anyway, hopefully it helps somebody. So, blessings, much love. I'll see if I can do a message tonight. See how much energy I have. So, blessings and good night. No, I have another one after this, probably. Blessings.